Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to make pizza burgers. They call it pizza buns, but as I recall it was pizza burgers. We used to have those in school. I remember liking them. There were certain lunch days that you really liked, and pizza burgers was one of those for me. So hopefully this is just as good as I remember, or maybe it was just something I would have liked as a kid. I don't know, but we're going to try pizza burgers today. So for this recipe, you are going to need 8 hamburger buns, and we are going to split them apart on a baking sheet. You're going to need 1 pound of ground beef, 1/3 cup of onions chopped, 1 15-ounce can of pizza sauce. I just picked up what I could find. This is something. Can you read it? De Fratelli? De Fratelli. That's it. Yep, that's it. 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan, 2 1/4 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon onion powder. It calls for 1/8 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. I am not putting those in there. I don't like hot stuff. My husband doesn't like it. So we're going to pass on that. But for you people who love a little heat in your food, go for it. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of paprika and 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. And today I didn't shred my own cheese because I was too lazy. So that's all you're going to need for these pizza burgers. And this is going to make, of course, 16 mini pizzas. What you can do is make them all in advance. I'm going to try. And then just save them and reheat them in a toaster oven or an air fryer. I don't think the microwave would be the way to go. So I'm going to put the crust side down. Make sure you have a top and a bottom together. You know why? Why would we need a top and a bottom together? That makes absolutely no sense. Because they're all, you can just pick and choose what you want to eat. I'm okay. I'm all right. See if I can cram 4 more in there. I don't know. We're just going to toast these a little bit to get started, and then we're going to bake them. So what you're going to want to do is turn your broiler on and put the rack about 6 inches below the broiler. Now once that broiler is heated, then I'm going to put these in the oven, crust side down on a baking sheet, broil buns until just toasted, and it's only going to take about a minute. And you got to watch them carefully because they burn easy. So set the toasted buns aside when we're done. So let's just get that started. That made them all a little crispy but not brown. So we're good there. So now what you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And next we're going to get a large skillet over medium heat. We're going to cook and stir the ground beef until the meat is browned and crumbly in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to measure out 1 pound of ground beef because I have about 3 pounds here. And then I'll just wrap the others up in some freezer wrap and bag them up and put them in the freezer. So I'm going to crumble that up and I'm going to put it in my skillet here. So I wrapped the rest of my hamburger in freezer wrap in 2 handy dandy little packets and put how much is there and the date, and that will be good for several months in the freezer. I had some leftover sliced onions from a picnic we had, so I'll just dice them up a little bit better because we're only going to need 1/3 cup. We also need 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan. So get that ready. I'm going to go ahead and open up my can with my handy dandy can opener that doesn't know when to shut off. Still going. Doesn't know that it should be done. Okay, I'm going to get you here in the action. So we'll break this up into little chunks, and then we'll drain any excess fat. And I love this can because it has a little spout on it. Makes it easy to drain. Okay, I got a good bit of it out. Now that looks nice and brown. Next we'll stir in the onion and cook for about 5 more minutes until the onions become translucent. Let's get all of our seasonings ready. We already got our Parmesan ready. We have our 15-ounce can of pizza sauce. We need 2 1/4 teaspoons Italian seasoning. We need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon paprika. Okay, so next we're gonna stir in the pizza sauce. We'll stir in the Parmesan cheese. Then we'll stir in our other seasonings. Bring the sauce to a boil and simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off. And we're going to spoon some hamburger onto each of the buns. You have to be careful of how much you spoon. You want it to get on all 16. So I'm just going to take a spoonful and then we'll see what we got. And mine are not even, but good enough. And you'll need a couple tablespoons of mozzarella cheese on top of each. You know what'll be good is the mozzarella that gets burnt on the tray. Burnt cheese is delicious. Fabulous. I like me some burnt cheese. And then if we have extra, just go back around and see which ones look like they need a little extra loving with some mozzarella cheese. So now we're going to pop them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes until the cheese is bubbly and lightly browned. All right, 10 minutes. Our pizza burgers are just about done. I'm excited to try one. So is Doug, aren't you, Doug?
Woohoo! Bring it on!
Pizza burger. Take us back to the school days, right?
40 years ago.
Well, 40 years ago would have put you about high school, like the last year. I'm talking probably 50 years ago in grade school.
Oh. I don't remember them in grade school.
Put it in for another 2. I want my cheese to be a little golden brown on top. So this will make 16 mini pizzas, and a serving is 2 mini pizzas. So each serving has 341 calories, which is not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna put them on some cooling racks here so I can package what we don't eat up and store them in the fridge.
Give me a couple of them puppies.
Okay, we'll see
I
what
got
we
work to
think.
do. I can't be sitting in here critiquing food.
What?
I can't sit in here critiquing food. I got work to do.
Pick the 2 that you think has the most goodies on them. There's one. Whoops. There's 2. Okay.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Then you have to give your opinion, even though your taste has not totally come back. You are able to taste certain seasonings. That is coming back. And I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take a few out to my parents. Oh, this one has a lot. Look at that. I'll save some of the smaller ones it doesn't have, like this one's a defect. Doesn't have all the goodies out to the edge. Maybe I'll just bite into it. I think it tastes pretty good. Can you taste any seasonings, Doug?
I can taste a little bit of the tomato sauce.
Very good, very good, excellent. So Doug's taste is coming back ever so slowly. It's been about 6 months, but getting better. So yes, I would recommend these little pizza burgers. I would recommend these. I would give these an 8.5. So I hope you enjoy your pizza burgers, and I hope you have a fabulous day. See you real soon.